glad you still got your 5 babies. You was a good mom. I used to them with all your babies. Only had one of those 4-wheelers go by. Oh, high five. Raccoon gives me high five. That's pretty cool. Walker. You want your cracker? Do I get a high five? Let's see. Hey. Well, see if I give you any more crackers. Or your 5 babies. Oh, but they're right there. How could you not? What you want? Goomba, what are you doing? Well, they're in my garage. Hi, baby. What you doing? Yeah. I gotta get him in here. Well, thank you. That's cool, man. Thank you so much. That's really nice. I appreciate your generosity. I never thought it'd come to this, you know. It just started with feeding one What, you want more than... Hold on. Here, Walker. It started with feeding one raccoon. And now I've had like 300. But I keep a... Well, this is puppy chow, or puppy food. And the reason being, see, because I always have a lot of babies, because most of the residents here, like Walker, she's been here 4 or 5 years, and she's had, I can see her faucets are working. You got one. Okay, there's one. And you want, what are you going to do with that one? You gonna get that one, yeah? And she does her well. No, the hats, they're not really, it's too hot here in Florida. That's why they pant in the summertime, like dogs. Come on, babies. Alright, we've come in this far. Oh, this is the playground. Welcome. No, most raccoons are not carrier of rabies. But it's okay. Just like you think every vampire you see is going to bite your neck. No, it's not true. And there are no zombies. They have to get bit, you know. Bit by something, you know. That has rabies. And in 7 days, they're dead. If you ever see a raccoon foaming at the mouth, chasing its tail, rolling around and chasing itself in circles, wagging its tail, other than when it's playing, you got a rabid raccoon. I think I'd rather hang out with the raccoons than humans. Humans got all the diseases, like COVID and RSV and syphilis and HIV and other rubella, measles, mumps. Us humans, we are the ones with all the parasites and diseases, not the raccoons. Think about it. The myth, the legend. It's an ancient Chinese secret. Come on, little babies. What's pretty interesting is that I never thought that I'd have like all these viewers and just so many people watching me enjoy what I get to do each and every day. And they're here all day long, you know, not sometimes they're sleeping in the trees, sometimes they're playing, they come down and eat, but they're in the back of the house. There's a couple pools and all that food out there for them, so you know, it's hanging out. Heading on to this is where you see the butt maneuvers. Well, one will sit on all the food, push the other ones out. Pretty cool. Yeah. And hundreds of mosquitoes. Ma, like, hey man, don't forget my baby's up there. That's cool. The mama take off there. Well, thank you for stopping by, folks. Hey, ones that you have stopped by and said hello, thank you so much. It's hard to pay attention because I'm watching, you know, I do this stuff each and every day, but it's different and I enjoy it. And I know I'm recording, but I just lose track of the, I guess somebody's riding their four-wheeler, so. Yeah. Oh, that's puppy food. Well, you gotta cook raccoon a certain way in order to get the best flavor out of it, because it is very fatty, and 40% fat on the muscle side. So you gotta cook it in a crock pot, and then take the crock pot, cool it down, stick it in the refrigerator overnight, and then the fat goes to the top. It solidifies. You scoop that out, then you put it back in the crock pot, cook it for another hour or two. You put your vegetables, your spices. You don't spice it before that. You cook it for 6-8 hours, and then you do that. And then the next day you put in your spices and your vegetables, because you don't really want to add salt. That would make it tough. So, and then it's cook it till your vegetables are done, and then you got your stew. You know, throw some baking baking powder in there and thicken it up, if you want. So you make a stew or a gumbo, but it's not a. Why? Well, I'll have to. Please contact customer service if you have any. So he's got a nitwit running around in his golf cart or whatever. Or his motorbike. That's not a sound they're familiar with, so it kind of scares them. They want. I know what you want. That's a silly question. Well, you got to. Wait. You take the cookie, leave the cracker. Okay. Well, hi, new to you. That's really weird. I do this every night, and sometimes for an hour, hour and a half, and the whole time, whether it's at 6 at night or 9, 1 o'clock in the morning, nobody ever walks on the street. Nobody walks around here. Everybody's got e-bikes, and I live in the middle of the block, so I don't get traffic. Everybody that lives on either side of me goes out each street the other way, I guess. Pretty interesting. Oh, yeah. Hey, no, see, here's my story. A raccoon came to me 5 years ago and needed help. And, when somebody's in need, you love your neighbor, you offer it. Hey, you need clothing, food, let me help you out. So she was in distress, and I fed her, and, well, all these years later, the descendants of her and other raccoons, and I have one that's been here 8 years, and I got about 5 or 6 females that are mainstays that have been here for years, and their offspring stays, and then the males go off in the Never Never Land wherever they go, because I can't screw their sisters. So I guess in some tribes you can, but not this tribe. Well, it's pretty easy to tell which ones are male and female. So even when they're fussed and starting to turn down. Hey, come here. So this is a female, and her faucets are just turning off. She's probably weaned them off, so now they're probably still trying to nibble on them, but she's not producing. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Oh yeah, I got one more. Hey, you want this one too? Okay, well, we're here. Yes, thank you very much. I do appreciate it there, Irene. But we're here to discuss other things like the nature that God has created. Well, what you want to do? Hey. You gotta go, hey boy. And if he turns around and looks at you, it's a dude. And if you say, come here, girl, and she keeps walking, well, that's a boy. So then the other ones are probably girls. No. Because that's a female. Eh? And a male has a weenus right in the. And it's the thing, you can't give a belly rub to a male raccoon. Because you will definitely find the lollipop. That's the only way I could put it, folks. I hadn't known what I mean, I knew about the thing, but I went to pet my raccoon, his belly, and I rubbed it. And I'm like, what's this? What the? Oh, man. Because it's way up there. It's like you can't rub their belly because it's like in the center. Like if everybody's balls were above their belly button. You know, it's like right there, and you couldn't have anybody touch your belly because they'd get your balls, you know. That's the only way I could put it. I don't know if I'll have a couple males come in, so we'll see. And here, this one's nursing, see, so, and then she's gonna want two. She's gonna stick that in her mouth, see, see. Yeah. And she's got 5 babies, and these are her 3 of them. So that's the story, folks. Here, have a couple of these. Keep you around, because you're cute. Mm-hmm. One at a time. One at a time. Good boy. Let's see. So if you get him to stand up, I'll see what I haven't sexed him yet, so I don't know if I got boys or girls. So you have to get him to stand up. That's a boy. See, he's got a little piece of hair sticking out. Like, you can't really see his wieners, but you can see the pea line. So that's how you find that out. Here. Stand up. That's probably a girl, but this is a boy. Yes, yeah, he got a weenus. He's got some boy. That's what my wife calls it, the weenus. No, they don't. These are wild, dude. Dudes and dudettes. Oh. Boochka. What you doing, Boochka? You hanging with the babies? Boochka. Well, it's okay, because we have the freedoms to do what we do here. Oh, well, I see possums here all the time. It's armadillos that I'm trying to get here. Oh, it's just 2 cats. No, I wouldn't keep a raccoon as a pet. Me personally, that's all. You know, I don't diss anyone that does, because that's everybody's right and their thing, and I'm not right or wrong. If you know, I don't judge what you know. Now, if it really grosses me out, you know, like I can't name something, but, you know, uh, but, you know, everybody has a right, as long as it's not really hurting any human, you know, and a raccoon's normal lifespan is about 3 years in the wild, and so if I have raccoons that are 8 years old, 5 years old, 4 and 5, uh, I think I'm doing a pretty good job. And they've, oh, the story, see, is I bought my house 16 years ago, and we didn't have any raccoons there, and then we started seeing a couple. Well, they started knocking down the land around here, building subdivisions. Well, it kept growing and growing, and over time, uh, my streets got crowded, and more houses got built on my block, which now there's like 15 houses on a half, you know, almost, well, if you walk around a block, it's a half mile. So that's how big my block is. And everybody has like third-acre lots. So big area, small house. A lot of land. And there's cows, and there's sheep and goats, and people have stuff in their backyard. And it's because this is agricultural, so urban agricultural area. I don't know how to explain it. It's really weird. And I have alligators 300 feet away. I got migratory bird pattern right over my house. I don't know, whistling ducks in the springtime, whatever. But hey, it looks like my raccoons that took off. However, we could try to go in the back, see if they're at the pool house. I do have a couple pools out there that they all like to hang in. See what we got. There I am. See? Oh, see, and the guy's on it. Well, folks, that's the reason why I'm here. And we have Mr. Moon. I feel like I got Nazi memorabilia on my house. I'm fixing or painting my house. So you gotta, you know, fix all the cracks in there. You know, you gotta, you sealant. So, you know, pretty weird. So anyway, I don't have anybody out, folks. So I don't see any glowing eyes. Well, I guess this will conclude the broadcast for now, folks. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. I'll come back in a little while, because I still... Well, till the nitwit puts his scooter away, the raccoons won't come out. So let me holler back at you in a little while, folks. Thanks for being here. I'll see you in a little while. Thank you for being here, folks, really. And, oh, we have gator tail here at the restaurant, so come on down.